Hey, what's up riders, welcome back to Bike Vibe. Thanks for tuning in. Today we've got something special lined up. We're checking out the new 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom, so grab your helmet and let's roll into this ride review. Sit tight as we talk about what's new, what's cool, and how much it'll cost if you want to own one. So the 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom picks up where the last generation left off. Powered by that 745cc liquid-cooled 52-degree V-twin 4-stroke engine, just like before. You get smooth, torquey performance perfect for cruising city streets or open roads. The engine uses a SOHC design with 3 valves per cylinder and fuel injection via 34mm throttle bodies, giving you reliability and responsiveness. The transmission remains a wide ratio 5-speed shaft drive setup. That means less maintenance compared with chain drive and a clean, low-hassle ride feel. The chassis keeps its bobber-inspired styling with minimalist fenders, spoked black wheels, 17-inch front, 15-inch rear, fat 120/90 17 front and 160/80 15 rear tires, a low seat height of roughly 25.6 inches. Making it accessible for riders of many heights and giving you that laid-back cruiser stance. Handling is solid for a cruiser, thanks to a 41mm front fork and dual rear shocks. Preload adjustable, the 2026 Phantom is easy to maneuver at slow speeds but won't feel nervous when you lean it into a gentle curve. Braking is surprisingly capable. A big 296mm front disc with twin-piston caliper up front and a 276mm rear disc give you confident stopping power, and the ABS-equipped version adds an extra safety margin for real-world riding, which is a welcome option, especially if you ride in wet or unpredictable conditions. Style is where this bike really shines. The Shadow Phantom's vibe is a clean, stripped-back bobber cruiser with a matte or deep pearl paint finish, blacked-out engine fins, a solo seat by default with the option for a passenger seat if you like, hidden wiring and minimalist bodywork that together create a stealthy, timeless look. Many traditional cruisers can't match. The riding position is relaxed. Forward mid-mounted footpegs give a mellow feet-forward stance, comfortable for long rides or casual weekend cruising, and the narrow seat tank junction helps keep the center of gravity low, which adds to stability when you're stopping at lights or navigating tight spaces. Now let's talk price, because that's what most of you want to know. For the 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom you can expect an MSRP around $8,899 for the base model and roughly $9,199 for the ABS-equipped version, depending on dealer pricing, destination charges and local taxes. That's a reasonable bump from previous generation pricing. The 2024 base model was $8,399 and $8,699 for ABS, but for what you get: style, reliability, that torquey V-twin, shaft drive and classic bobber looks, it remains a strong value proposition. Yes, prices may vary slightly depending where you are in the US, whether you're a new rider wanting something easy to handle or a seasoned cruiser fan looking for a low-maintenance weekend bike. The 2026 Phantom appeals broadly if you're thinking long haul. Fuel capacity sits around 3.9 gallons, which combined with the fuel-injected V-twin gives you decent range whether you're commuting daily or hitting the backroads on a weekend road trip. The shaft drive means less oiling or chain adjustments and fewer hassles over time, so maintenance stays simple, which is a huge plus for many riders in the cruiser community. You also get that stripped-down, bobber-inspired minimalist styling that doesn't scream loud cruiser, but still looks classy and understated, perfect for riders who like a more subtle appearance but still want presence on the road. The 2026 Phantom isn't a high-speed sport bike. Cornering clearance is limited and it won't carve tight corners the way a sport or naked bike does, but that's not its purpose. Instead, it's built to cruise, soak in the ride and deliver that classic V-twin rumble and laid-back cruiser vibe. It's ideal for city commuting, Highway cruising or lazy weekend rides down coastal roads. Even with some spirited twisting through rural roads, it stays composed and stable now. Based on what we know and riding impressions from the previous generation, the Shadow Phantom handles surprisingly well for its class, giving a mix of comfort, style and practical performance. Whether you're a solo rider or want to add a passenger later on, with the available seat and footpegs for passengers, all these factors, engine, comfort, style, maintenance, price, make the 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom a strong contender in the middleweight cruiser segment. If you're after a bike that's easy to live with, easy to ride, and looks good without screaming for attention. So that's it for today's look at the 2026 Honda Shadow Phantom. Thanks for riding along with me. Hit that like button if you dig this review. Subscribe to Bike Vibe for more bike reviews, custom builds and riding guides, and drop a comment below. What do you think of this new Phantom? Would you ride one or keep it stock or add your own custom touches? Catch you next time and ride safe out there.